Lexington was among the first major cities settled in Kentucky, and today centuries of history are still sitting on the shelves of the county clerk's office.
But those pages of records won't last forever. Bodie Brooks joins us now with an inside look at how they're being maintained for the future. Bodie.
Yeah, Monty, Marvin, back before typewriters or even ballpoint pens, records in Lexington were kept the old-fashioned way, handwritten, line by line in massive record books. To make those records more accessible the modern way, every page is being digitized for an online resource.
We went back to the very beginning of Kentucky history, where it was broken up 3 counties, Jefferson, Fayette, and Lincoln County.
All the way back to the 1700s, 60,000 pages worth of land records, deeds, and wills. Shay Brown leads the Digital Access Project inside the county clerk's office. It began as part of the city's effort to acknowledge Lexington's role in the slave market. What's inside the books can be eye-opening.
In this, William Tucker has emancipated one of his slaves named Caroline Tucker. He says she's a woman of color, age about 40 years, yellow skin.
The long-term hope is these records can give insight to the past for future generations to be even closer to their ancestry.
You can pretty much pinpoint accurately where you actually came from and who you came from and why you have the last name and a possibility of why your ancestors picked that particular last name.
But the painstaking process evolved into much more, digitizing every historic record in the office. 100 full books are already scanned, a process that can take hours or even days. With a pair of rubber fingertips handy, Susan McWilliams is one of the volunteers making the project a reality.
To actually have something that you can, touch that talks about the actual history of the area, instead of just hearing about it, reading about it in history books or something like that.
The cursive old colonial style can sometimes be tough to interpret, and the notes and scribbles in the margins can add some extra work. Even what survives of burnt records from centuries ago is being preserved.
We're in a different day now. We're in a day to where information is available online.
And they were hoping to have the digitization phase finished up by next summer, but that is only one step of the project. A team will also be working to transcribe what's on these pages and make a public index available.